fund that. I would think there would be some challenging shortfalls there. Unless there was AV that was coming along with it that you were gonna capture. That's a whole different ballpark. So, yeah, I mean, we've crossed that bridge in a good area.
Of course, there are existing interlocal agreements. The city has an interlocal agreement for the IPC TIF, allowing, some properties that are within the city, to be part of that. And similarly, the city has an interlocal agreement with the county for our commercial TIF, the Delphi Redevelopment Commission commercial TIF, for properties that are just on the other side of US 421, on the west side of Delphi. So that would be like Man Chevrolet and the properties along that side of US 421. So there are existing, interlocal agreements between the city and county with respect to TIFs.
Does that answer your question?
Right, Bill?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have one, you have another, or there is one somewhere.
I have a file.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like there's any overlap. It's just a project that would be outside the scope of the current RDC lines for the city RDC, Delphi City RDC. They would be expanding. Yes. I don't know, would you even have to have an interlocal for that? I don't think you would.
We have had in.
Oh, if you're tipping it, you would
Yeah.
have to have
Yeah.
an agreement. Yes,
So
you
the
would.
Delphi Redevelopment Commission would ask for an interlocal agreement.
Yeah, with the county.
With the county.
Right.
But again, we haven't done a declaratory yet, so.
Thank you. Is there anything else? Is there? Yeah. Barry, I forgot to talk about, your services. So,
I sent, I think, to everybody, a proposal of what attorney services you're looking for, is that correct?
You sent it to me.
I-
What do we need to do with that? Discuss it with the meeting or?
well, yeah, I think we do.
Does anybody have a copy of it?
I just gotta find it here. Yeah. Which, my one thought I have on it is, would we not want to try and find somebody if possible, preferred with some type of experience with an RDC group?
Well, you can. I would recommend that you go local.
Huh?
I think it'll be more economically efficient to go with a local attorney as opposed to someone from Indianapolis that's an expert in redevelopment permission laws and rules and regulations.
So we need-
local, there are people that are familiar with, the redevelopment commission rules and regulations. That would be very helpful.
Well, I mean, to your point, I mean, the council, attorney is the RDC, our council attorney, the Carroll County council attorney is also counsel for the West Lafayette RDC, City of West Lafayette. I mean, Ted probably has experience, I don't know about RDCs, but I mean, there are people that are coming.
Should be nice to not pay drive fees.
Well-
Burden across here.
May I see that, Jeff?
Yeah, I think our rate's 200,
For me,
200 an hour.
what's the drive time or?
Let's
We don't
just
pay
keep
drive.
Barry, he's
Does
just,
he didn't.
Barry? Well, Barry, you're not, nobody from your firm is entertaining us, correct? That's what I thought.
that's not,
You gotta find somebody that's gonna, yeah, I mean, it's been tough to find attorneys the last
So-
10 years.
If the commission is approving of seeking another attorney, then I would like to send this to at least the Carroll County attorneys, so that they can be advised of this matter. What it says is the commission and authority are seeking an attorney to represent these agencies, attend the meetings, review and draft legal documents. The applicant should be licensed to practice law in the state of Indiana. No previous experience is required, but would be helpful. The compensation for the services is $125 per documented hour. If you are interested, please submit a resume to Beth Myers, Carroll County Auditor, Carroll County Courthouse, Delphi, Indiana, referencing the County Redevelopment Commission and.
Yeah, I think that should. Well, so my only thing is, do we wanna stick with $125 an hour? I think it's gonna be hard to get multiple responses. We could say up to a number.
Barry would apply for it if we got the hire.
So, hey, Barry, let's negotiate.
Yeah.
Just give Barry a raise.
Don't keep Barry.
He just,
Barry, how much do
just
you
pop
do?
him right out of retirement.
I'm right here.
Here, you wanna change it?
It's up, I mean, just.
What do you
raise
think,
that as a
Josh,
point of
would
discussion.
be-
Well, I think that the council pays their attorney $200, and I'm pretty sure the commissioners, the commissioners don't do it on an hourly basis, but, it's gonna be in that range, if not more. If you probably looked at it, like the commitment is, so I would say that might
Yeah.
be the right.
I'm fine with
You know, and I don't know if we could find out what, I don't know, in the city at APC, how they, what kind of rates they use.
I really don't know the answer to that. I mean, but, I mean, I would hate to have not somebody that we wanted not respond.
Right.
that. Yeah, be bad like that.
Yeah,
Probably.
The mayor want to share what the city pays? We've got two that,
We certainly pay way more than 125.
She's a better spot.
Yeah, the rate is, depends on the, you know, qualifications of the people in the office, so
yeah.
it's up to 2.
And Barry, you're bailing straight 125, whether it's your time or your staff's time, aren't you?
I do work with the staff, that's good.
Yeah, so I mean, that probably balances out a little
Yeah.
bit.
I think Brian just suggested something which would be, you know, don't put a figure in
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
And,
Just put,
With
experience,
experience.
Yeah.
and if you express interest and we'll work out the details.
Much smarter. Good idea. Wait, does somebody wanna make a motion for that?
Online. I move that we leave the rate per hour open to experience.
Compensation will be negotiated.
Yes. Sounds
But
good.
to advertise this?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please advertise. I move we advertise with at least the Carroll County attorney.
Perfect. Barry, get a redesign at the end of the year? We'll see, you know, we'll see.
We'll have any qualified candidates.
We heard it last year, but hey, you know, I made my speech and then he said,
Hey!
stick around.
As
I need a second for the motion, or
as
is
soon
there
as,
Yeah, I'll do it.
second by
Here's
Barry?
around.
yeah,
Okay.
Is there, any discussion on the motion? All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign? Motion carries. Okay.
That's what I got.
Kicking that thing down the road.
F&K Construction. Does the county have any F&K?
Well, it looks like we've covered all the items from our agenda. Is there a motion to adjourn? Or is there any further business?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
They were.
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Who's the motion? Who's second?
German.
Yeah, I was figuring. We
Motion.
I wouldn't have gone today.
2 seconds.
It takes an hour and a half.
Jack, did you second?
Actually, I thought somebody was.
Michelle.
No, maybe I don't know.
Well, it's like 10 seconds ago. In our office on the very southwest corner.
We can't remember. It's only been 30 seconds.
If it was that.
We're in trouble.
I didn't hear that. Over here, yeah.
Sign something.
Really?